looking at the Les Mezzetin, created by Antoine Watteau, the deepest of the Rococo painters, due to the understanding of his imminent death from tuberculosis.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're looking at this painting that was really made for the French aristocracy during the Rococo period with the wispy brushstrokes and ultimately the fete gallant. But right now, what we're seeing is we're seeing a change from that. We're looking at much more of a deep emotional melancholy imagery compared to the lively imagery that was used to be presented.
When we look at the French painting that was painted within 1718 to 1720, we look at Antoine Watteau's distinction from the other Rococo artists. With his message that's being conveyed being much more intellectually stimulating, something more emotionally deep. And when he speaks about it, it looks as if he's talking about these ephemeral passions that happen within life. And I'd like to compare it with Antoine Watteau being that of dark chocolate, because you still have that sense of this bitter but sweet taste. But the normal Rococo is a macaroon in the sense that it's just a sugary taste just for that.
Yeah, I know, and thinking about that, let's look at the actual artistry and imagery. We see this character on a stage, this actor, and looking at what he's wearing, our first glance is funny, humorous atmosphere. His funny hat, his curious outfit, but then we see the sadness in his face, how his shoulders are shrugged. We look at the sadness and the tension in his fingertips, you know?
Right, and I feel that the Mezzetin is this comic character who is known to be this devious troublemaker in the Commedia dell'arte. And when you look at the backstory and what's happening now, you see him in this position after all that he's been through in life, with him playing this cumbersome C chord, which really just encapsulates
sadness,
all of it.
I know.
Yeah.
And he's so alone. We see in the backdrop, we see this woman, but this woman we come to recognize as simply a statue, a flat statue, not even close to reality. So it's really showing how lonely he is. No woman there to support him, no love. There's no reality for love in this man's face. It's just all sorrow, and it's really...
I mean, when you look at this concept of loneliness, it's also present within Shelley's Frankenstein. When you look at this reflection of Victor's perspective of understanding that he will never have the ability to transcend nature. And when both of the people have this understanding, Victor with science and Mezzetin with satire, they're both faced with loneliness and sad self-reflection.
Yeah, absolutely. This image is at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and it's ultimately just a fantastic image.